Good morning, folks. Good morning. To the old apartment. All right, here's the test. Okay? No, I can't give you that test right now. I don't think you can handle it. I'll have to wait. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. So, Andy McCabe, put McCabe's picture up. Let me say this with Andy McCabe's picture there. All right, there's Andrew. There's Andrew. Okay. Let's put it like this. So, obstruction of justice. Now, you remember the Comey Memo? Obviously, the Comey Memo didn't quite strike the fear in the hearts of men quite like this memo is that we're waiting for the president to release. The Intelligence Committee in the House or whoever voted along party lines to release this memo. Now the president of the United States has 5 days to release the memo. Okay. I'm not for sure, but I've not heard any reports where Director Christopher Wray of the FBI has gone to the president. I know there's Christopher Wray yesterday and Rod Rosenstein or Steen, okay, were seen leaving the West Wing of the White House. Okay, I've yet to see any reporting that said that anybody from Christopher Wray is trying to ask the president not to release this memo. I'm not for sure on that note, but I will say this. Are we not, somewhere in America, we're wondering what the hell getting fired means anymore? Like, okay, now if the Inspector General's report comes out, do you always see the Inspector General, like anytime you say that, you see a guy wearing one of the funny hats, wearing a monocle or something, okay? All right, that's what you always think I'm the Inspector General. Anyhow, that being said, but if the report comes out, remember Comey's memo, and he's sitting there with Trump, and I continued to look over at the big grandfather clock in the corner as I watched Jeff Sessions leave the room. What the hell? Remember that? You remember that memo? Loyalty. I felt the president was asking me, and then he went into, I like that Michael Flynn guy. You know that Michael Flynn? I like that guy. In America, just to say you like somebody should be a crime, obstruction, whatever, right? So, I mean, we've gone through all of that. They've broke down bombshells every damn morning. New York Times bombshell, Washington Post bombshell this morning. A bombshell report in the New York. There's always a bombshell report that sources say we may have heard the president say this. Someone may have been in the room when the president said this. Sources, on and on and on. So they're trying to, with Robert Mueller, paint an obstruction. But if an FBI agent, the acting you see, let's not forget Andrew McCabe. He works for James Comey. Deep State. Trump fires Comey. This is your acting director until Christopher Wray is appointed and confirmed. So the director or assistant director of the FBI, but the director of the FBI may have asked his agents to change, alter 302 reports, interview reports. If they altered one 302 interview report, Folks, you are looking at court systems all over the United States today that they got everything. The officer has everything. Every single thing. But the defense finds just 1 ounce of something and looks at the judge and says, the evidence has been tainted. The evidence has been tainted, right? Throw the case out. It's happening all over the United States today. Somebody standing before a judge saying, the evidence has been tainted, Your Honor. This guy here alone, Peter Strzok, head of counterintelligence. Folks, these people were so deep into this, there's no evidence whatsoever in this investigation at any time that cannot be considered tainted evidence. Now here's the thing that gets me, and I want to get past this, but I got some other stuff to do with this guy here. All right? He already announced his retirement. So they come back supposedly yesterday. Picture this, Ray. He's read this memo twice on Sunday. He's don't even come into office, man. Don't even come, dude. You don't even need to come in. All right. You have enough time. Okay. Now we know you have broke the law. You have. We know you should go to prison. We know you should be in handcuffs right now. But we have found out that there is enough vacation time. You got enough time built up. Vacation time to get you through till March when you plan to retire anyway. But you can't come back. You know, I always thought that getting fired meant they took your key, walked you to the door. God forbid they called security. All right? And that place actually did not send you any money the following week. They didn't send you anything. They said, you're out. So you have a career agent that is a couple months from you know, I'm living in a damn America where Martha Stewart, right, went to prison, what, for calling her daughter and saying, hey, I got a tip on a horse? I mean, I'm serious, folks. I mean, you know, I'm just serious. I'm serious. You know, what country is this? Well, this guy right here is leaving with full benefits, full retirement, everything in March. I tell you what, this is why Donald Trump won and became president of the United States, because rural America, we still think that, like, if you get fired, well, if you get caught committing a crime, the next person you see is the judge, all right, and your bail is set or whatever. Yeah, they don't send you any more money. But no, not this guy. This guy's about to get a full benefits and retire. So he is fired. Okay, let me go through a couple pictures here. We have, now let's go to Carter Page. You got the picture of Carter Page. Did I send you a picture of him? All right. Carter Page went to Russia. The Democrats want you to believe that the Republicans are working so hard because Carter Page, the FISA court dossier was used to, you know, spy on Carter Page. I don't think so. I think there's several in the Republican Party up there on Capitol Hill that's working so hard to try to save the republic for which it stands. One nation, under God. You don't take a knee. All right, we got a couple of Republicans up there not taking a knee at this time. How about that? They want you to believe that. Carter Page. Christopher Steele. Put up Christopher Steele. Christopher Steele, paid by Hillary Clinton. All right? Paid by Hillary Clinton. $10 million. DNC, Hillary Clinton, through attorneys, to put a fake, unverified information. The FBI took unverified information in this dossier to get a warrant to spy against Americans. Folks, with this guy is a foreign operative, foreign intelligence agent. We used his information. We know the president was spied on. Remember when they laughed when Trump said that Trump Tower had been wiretapped? You remember how many things has happened in the last year that they kept laughing at the President of the United States? Give me a picture of, and I got to close this segment, but give me a picture of Glenn Simpson, Fusion GPS. Glenn Simpson, Fusion GPS. Folks, we've been doing this for how long? I think we did this a year ago. This guy right here, DNC, through DNC, Hillary Clinton, paid him. Paid Fusion GPS. And then we got the Bruce Orr. Is that his name? His wife worked for Fusion GPS. He is in the Department of Justice, just 2 doors down from Rod Rosenstein. So Glenn Simpson here, the dossier, Christopher Steele, foreign intelligence. Okay, let me get another one up here. Loretta Lynch, Department of Justice. Put Loretta Lynch up. Department of Justice. She knew the whole time. She was in on it. I mean, the list would take 2 hours of how deep the deep state is, and you don't believe it, okay? And we have evidence, actual evidence of obstruction. We have evidence of what they have done. And they're hanging on this morning to Russian bots. I swear to God, Russian bots. And Devin Nunes, put him up. Devin Nunes may be a double agent. What the hell? Devin Nunes may be I swear, at 6 o'clock this morning, the discussion broke out. Folks, you need to go look up Joseph McCarthy. Okay? They are using Joseph McCarthy references. All right? And Devin Nunes and Republicans, have the Republicans been infiltrated by the Russians, and have they turned some of them? That's the discussion. Have they turned? The Democrats went commie this morning. Have Republicans turned, and is this guy here a double agent really working for Russia? I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to come back, talk a little bit about the State of the Union address, look around the internet, and see what other stories are out there that we may need to cover this morning. Take us a break, Amanda.